Okay, so what we're going to do today is go over how to merge a new client route into a work route that we may not have a work route for. Um, First thing I'll do is explain just to differentiate between client and work route. So I like to think of it kind of the analogy of a crab and a shell. Where is it? Here we go. I've got a little picture here. So here we've got a little crab, which we'll kind of label our client route, and its shell, which is the work route. So client route is the reads that the client have sent us, and he looks happy, but he needs to be read, and we can't read that without his work route or shell. And what we need to do is we need to put our client route into our work route. Okay. Once we have our client route into our work route, then we can get the reads done. And once that's done, what's going to happen? We're going to have a happy little crab right here. Look how happy he is because he can read and read meters. Isn't that great? Anyway, so we need to take our client route and put him into the correct shell or his correct work route. And right now, if you look at our client routes on the left, 4126, and you look down here to allocated to work routes, this tells you where the reads in this route are allocated to. It tells you that some are in none because we have some manual required. Some of them are in this route ending in 4103, and some are in 4104. Okay, and if we go to the other side to see our work routes, you can see that in 4103 we have reads from 4103, but we also have reads from 4126. Same thing with 4014. Okay. So what we need to do is firstly get these reads from 4126 out of these two routes. And what I tend to do is I just immediately go up, click on the work route on the right, and I click remove selected work route. You can see that number's gone up to from 69 to 70. And then in here, same thing, click on this, remove selected work route. Never select remove selected client route. Never click this button because that will delete the route that the client has sent you, and it's a pain to get back. You have to erase a ticket and everything. So just this one. Be very careful. Make sure it's this one. So I'm going to click on this one, move, and now we're back up to 86. Okay. Now we need to create a new route, a new work route, or a new shell for this one. So what we do is on this side, click on this route here, 4126, go up here and you go create work route. Okay. Oh no, sorry. First thing we need to do, well, let's check first thing we do, check the route templates, sorry. And we want to look for this route in our route templates because it may already exist. You know, we may already have it, 4126. So I'll go into here and I'll go 4126. Nope, we don't have anything. Okay, so it doesn't exist yet. If it did exist, you could just click on this and let's pretend that it was here. Then you could go create work route. You scroll down and find it. Click on it and create. And once you've created it, then you can manually merge them one at a time in. You can try and auto merge, but it will probably regress back to what we had before with these ones. You know, half would go in 4014, half would go in 4013, and the rest might go into the other one. But you'd have to probably manually merge it if you do it that way. But this way, we have this route. We don't have a route template for it yet. So what we need to do is click on this and we go create route template just once. I accidentally clicked it twice. Just click it once. And what you'll get is you'll get your list down here. And this will be all the meters in this route. And there should be 80. And what you need to do, click on area and scroll down to the correct area. Click on town. I believe town is correct. Yep. And then save template. And what this will do is this will create that route template in this list here now. So whereas before it wasn't in there, if we go back to our route templates, we go have a look. 4126, you can see, bang, there it is. Now, I like to edit this before I do anything. So I usually kind of have a look at what the other ones looked like and just kind of compare it. So you can see it starts 34984014 rather than just all zeros. So if it starts with that, what we'll do, we'll change this, we'll go edit, Control V, and we'll change that to 26 to match. Okay, that's the first step. Second, and I'm just using this other one just to kind of compare. So we can see there that if we click on edit again, so I've got bracket Gippsland Water dash 4014 Warrigal. Now these ones I believe are also in Warrigal, and that goes here, that goes here. So let's go back to 26. Oh, cancel, edit. Paste that and change that to 26. Same thing here. This one is identical to this one. So route name is identical to the description. That's good. Now we also need to change the route grade because it's obviously not ACT, blah, 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 blah. So let's go back to the other one, just see what that was. It's Vic IFA grade YY. Vic IFA grade YY. Y. And I can use this one because in the other route, 4104, it was this one. And the meters that are now in this route were taken from 4104. So it's the same thing. So I usually just use that and assume it keeps the grade the same. So that's good. That's fine. Area, we can just keep that as Gippsland. And I'm pretty sure that's it. That's all we really need to change. So I'll save that. And now we've got a route template. There's only 26 locations. So that's going to be very frustrating because we'll need to add them ourselves. So if we go in here, what we can do, we'll try and create a work route firstly for 4126. And we'll see if it works. We'll see if the auto merge works first thing. So I'll click on this, click on this. I'm not sure if exactly that's how you do it. And we'll click on that. And we'll see if it will see some of them went into 4014, which is a shame. But it's only these ones. So that's not too bad. We can just, so 4014, 4026. So we can delete this version of 4014. We'll remove this work route. And it looks like when we press auto merge, it automatically created a 4126. So I can, because this one has 0 in it, I can delete this one. Again, these are just shells, so we don't need to worry about these. Now I'll click on this one and I'll go auto merge. This should generate its own 4013. And I'll go auto merge here and it should create 4104. Keep mixing those up. Should. Yep. So 4104, 4104, that all matches. Now we've got some, looks like we've got some that are in the wrong route. So what we'll do, we will remove this work route now. Now that leaves us with one in this one that we need to merge. So we'll merge this manually. Upland, cool. So I'll place that in there. That should fix that. Now we only have these ones. And we can do an auto merge once this refreshes. Just refresh myself. Impatient. There we go. So that's all correct. That's all correct. This one we need to auto merge. See how that goes. Okay, now messed it up again. Put it back in again. All right, try again. Remove this work route. I'm going to start all over again. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to, because this one seems to keep wanting to merge it into 4104 and 4103, I'm going to have to remove these work routes and manually merge this myself. So 37 Regent, so that can go here. How many addresses? 29 Regent, they can go here. 51 Regent, no. What do we got? Toland. Toland, that doesn't exist. Royston, that doesn't exist. Region, that doesn't exist. Oh, that does exist. 51 region, that's already in there. Place. Crawley. That one exists, so we'll place that. Penrith. All right. Salisbury. Salisbury. So place that there. Place that there. Place that there. Place that there. Regis. Okay, so this stuff is all pretty self-explanatory. We're just going to place the ones that already have an address, and then we're going to add a location. So we don't need to worry about this part. We can just skip through this to the end when it's all done. But basically, all you need to do is once you've, that's the tricky part. Basically, creating this work route. So you want to create the route template. So you click on this, create the route template. Once that window pops up, press OK, and then you want to create the work route in here, and then you can merge them one at a time, or you can auto merge. It's up to you. This one's going to take longer because the addresses don't exist already in MiMtr. We're going to have to create the addresses. That was what all the red was. But most of the time it should create it on its own, and you should be a pretty quick process. But yeah, once this is all merged, once a meter is merged, it shouldn't go into a different route. So you shouldn't have any problem. So yeah, we'll just skip to the end of this and continue on doing this manually. All right, so we're just doing the last few jobs here. We're just adding the location, making sure they match. And once they're all in here, sometimes I'll kind of go through and just make sure I've got things in the right place, because often, and you can kind of see it's all over the place here. So you can kind of use a map and just, rearrange it as you would usually, which I might just do now. All right, so now the addresses are kind of grouped somewhat in their streets. I've got Kroll, Newton, Penrith, Royston, Toland, Regent, Upland. Oh, there's a Toland. Let me just move that up. And again, I'm not 100% sure if this is correct. It's most likely not, but at least when they're like this, the reader kind of knows where to find them. So now we've got all of these merged across. I've got a few duplicates as well where I've added a location. There already was one, but yeah, that's fine. They're just shells. And you can see now that this one is merged. The whole thing is merged. And because it's the meters in 4126 are merged, we should be able to auto merge these other two without them being added to this route. Should, fingers crossed. So we'll just test that now. 4104. Merged. Okay, so some of them are in 4126. There's one extra, so we'll see if we can find that one. See if we can scope it out. There it is. This one with 2 jobs in it. Have a look at that. That doesn't fit. So you can see there's 2 jobs in this job, in this shell here. So that's usually a pretty big tell. So we'll just remove that one. And it should come out and fix it. Bang, there it is. Look at that. So this 4104 needs to go in 4104, and we'll look for Taronga, 13 Taronga. 13 Taronga is not there, so we'll just add a location, complete, and 13 Taronga has gone into the correct route. Boom. Now this one, we should have the same thing. It should do it correctly. And bang, 100%. You can see 4103, 4103, no extras. And 4126, 4126, 4104, 4103. So it's a little bit, it can be a little bit complicated and convoluted. But the main thing is the real shortcut to creating that new route template is this button here, where you can click on the new route. Once you've gotten everything into the merge screen, you've gotten rid of your duplicates in here. Click on create route template, and that will give you this list here. And you can see here now, compared to last time, if you go back in the video, that there was a lot of red here when we did this, because these addresses did not exist. So, but now once we've created them, it's not red anymore. It's not an invalid address. So yeah, that's the button you want to click to create the template, after which you can do it. You can have a go. You can test to see if it works the short way with the auto merge button. Otherwise, if you want to do it the slow way, you can just merge them all individually by doing them merging normally like this.